Hello, good evening, and welcome to Cahir for round 3 of the Group 2 Tipperary Ladies Football Senior Championship. Cahir taking on Borus. Cahir have 2 wins from 2 so far, while Borus have just played 1 game so far and they've won that. So this is a huge game for both teams going forward. There's one late change on the Cahir team. Eileen Flannery comes in instead of Quiva Grace. Mike Duffy is the referee. And just waiting. Cahir are going to play from left to right as you look at the screen. And just a quick rundown through the teams. Niamh Murphy, Kate Murphy, Rachel O'Donnell, Grania O'Donnell, Siobhan Reedy, Aoife Corcoran as the game gets underway. And we'll give you the teams as they go along. Rosanna Kiley wins this ball straight away. Kiley moves back, gives it off to Aoife Corcoran. Corcoran driving forward. She's held up, gives it back to Rosanna Kiley again. Kiley looking for options. She's still going though. She's looking for a runner. She goes back this side. Siobhan Reedy picks it up, taking on Isabel O'Donnell. Goes back to Rosanna Kiley again. Clara Fahy goes low. Was picked up by Cliona O'Dwyer. And Dwyer with the outside of the boot goes down towards Alana English. English lays it off. All super football here. Isabel O'Donnell gets the shot in and Isabel O'Donnell puts it over the bar. Super interchange play there from Brian Borus, and they go in front inside 50 seconds. Isabel O'Donnell with the score. Great ball into Alana English, laid it off to Quiva Ryan, and the on-rushing Isabel O'Donnell was able to finish it. It's a point to no score. That kick goes short. Rachel O'Donnell, she has Katie Murphy outside her. Murphy gets it off. Anna Downey with Aisling O'Mahony coming back at her, but she gets it off inside. Roisin Howard facing Laura Morrissey. getting inside her. Goes over the far side. Kick comes in, and it's gone over the bar by Shannon Morrissey, and it's a super start here. It's a point apiece, and less than 2 minutes on the clock. Both number 10s on the score sheet. Trisha Hickey is going to take the kick out. Hickey back in goal this year. Seeing what she's done out the field the last few years. Super footballer, super servant for Brian Borus. And Brian Borus come attacking again with Aisling Ryan. She has Isabel O'Donnell in front of her. Cahir player ends up on the ground off the ball. Maureen Murphy gives it inside. Oh, the ball just didn't go to hand. And Aoife Corcoran tries to get down over it. Corcoran is fouled. It's a free out. Rachel O'Donnell goes the far side, but it's picked up again. Aisling Ryan into Maureen Murphy. Murphy jinks past one. Oh, super block down from Aoife Corcoran. And Corcoran brings the ball out herself. And she has Shannon Morrissey ahead of her, but she's still going. Rosanna Kiley is there offering her support. Kiley goes into the middle to her midfield partner, Clara Fahy. Fahy up over the 40. Quiva Ryan getting back at her, and Quiva Ryan fouls Clara Fahy. It's a carefree. Roisin Howard is going to take it. She's going down into the corner, and Anne-Marie O'Gorman was fouled. Orla McInerney has a chance to put Cahir in front for the first time. A little over 3 minutes gone. And McInerney puts it over the bar, and Cahir lead for the first time after 3.5 minutes. McInerney's first score of the evening. Trisha Hickey goes long. That's around midfield, a super kick. Well, it just bounced off the hands of Aisling Ryan, and it's gone out for a line ball. And ball goes down towards Roisin Howard. Howard kicks off her left, but it only goes up in the air. Oh, super take from Laura Morrissey. Lets it off to clean out the wire. Out the wire, plays it forward, and here comes Quiva Ryan. Ryan goes long towards Sarah English, but that's going to trickle wide, and it's the first wide of the game. Huge crowd in for this game this evening. As I said, it's a huge game for both teams. Niamh Murphy goes short. The defence were under pressure there, but Eileen Flannery manages to come out with it. Cahir building down the far side. Siobhan Reedy to Anna Downey. Downey puts the head down and goes. She's up over the 40. She's looking for Roisin Howard. Howard has it. Howard bearing down. She's up to the 21. Gets the shot in. Oh, it's a super save from Trisha Hickey, but it was hit straight at her. And Hickey done well. As Howard went to drill it, and rather than placing it in the corner, it went straight at Trisha Hickey, but she's done the job that she's there to do. Kick goes over to the far side to Shauna Matter. Matter lays that ball off. Claire Murphy came out with it, and she laid it off there to Helena Walsh. Aisling Ryan. Ryan being chased by Siobhan Reid, or by Niamh Costigan. And he's given away. Maureen Murphy. Murphy goes back to Aisling Ryan. Ryan gives it to Sarah English. Into Isabel O'Donnell. She got the first score of the game. And to Alana English, who'll never forget her super goal in last year's county semi-final. Ended up being goal of the year. As that ball comes in, and it's Niamh Murphy who just gets it out, and Rosanna Kiley is on the ball. Kiley gives it forward to Shannon Morrissey. Scored Cahir's opening point. She's up over halfway. Roisin Howard was used as a decoy there. The ball bounces off, but Howard gets there ahead of Quiva Ryan. And Roisin Howard's going down into the corner, but it's going to be picked up by Helena Walsh. Walsh lays it off, and Brian Borus try and build here, but they're getting bottled up. Helena Walsh is fouled eventually. And referee Mike Duffy just telling Alison O'Mahony to take that ball back to where the original foul was occurred. In fact, Siobhan Reedy gets there in front of Isabel O'Donnell. O'Donnell was fouling her, but Mike Duffy calls advantage, and Rosanna Kiley goes down towards McIntyre. McIntyre getting inside, but she's under pressure, ends up on the ground. Anna Downey. Downey gives it inside. Oh, there's a chance for Shannon Morrissey. She comes back onto her left though. Oh, there's a super block down from Laura Morrissey. Morrissey has started this game really bright. Clean out the wire. At the wire, gives it to her midfield partner, Cleaver Ryan. Ryan to Isabel O'Donnell. O'Donnell turns back to clean out the wire as she goes down the corner. Cleaver Ryan. Ryan just seeing what's on, going down, and Helen Burke wasn't able to take it, and ball trickled wide. It's the second wide of the game, and both of them have come from Brian Borus. Almost 8 minutes in, a good lively start to this game. Niamh Murphy will take the kick out. She's looking for honours. She goes in, and Rachel O'Donnell under pressure from Sarah English. Gets it away, left foot towards Rosanna Kiley. Or it's Anna Downey. No, Rosanna Kiley, it's Anna Downey that made the run ahead of her. Siobhan Reedy. Still going, lets it off to Roisin Howard. Howard going around the outside. Howard still going, tries to turn inside, gets the shot away, and that goes over the bar, and it's Roisin Howard's first score of the evening, and Cahir lead by 2. It's 3 points to 1. Good score there from Roisin Howard. Tricia Hickey will take the kick out. Goes this side. Alison O'Mahony. O'Mahony down into the corner towards Alana English, and O'Mahony had continued to run, but it didn't go to her, and Rosanna Kiley picked it up, and Aoife Corcoran is fouled on the way out by Alana English. Corcoran just taking her time, goes short to Clara Fatty. Gets the return. Going down into the corner towards Niamh Costigan, and Costigan was under pressure there from Mary Claire Murphy, and it's going to be a line ball for Brian Borus. She goes into the middle, little 1-2 there with Shauna Matter. And Cleaver Ryan finds Aisling Ryan, and Ryan running at that defence, getting inside. Isabel O'Donnell is off her shoulder. O'Donnell, that's the kick in, and that's a super score from Isabel O'Donnell. That's her second of the evening, and it's a 1 point game again. It's 3 points to 2 with 10 minutes on the clock. Niamh Murphy goes short again with the kick out. Eileen Flannery. She was under pressure there, and it's picked up by Alana English. English trying to get forward, but the Cahir defence done well to hold her up. Ball eventually goes over towards Cleaver Ryan. Ryan is going to have a pop herself. Is it going to curl in? No, it's gone wide. This is a super effort from Ryan, but just didn't curl enough in time. It's 3 points to 2 here. Kick goes towards Siobhan Reedy, but it's picked up by Alana English onto clean out the wire. She's bursting through the centre, gets the shot away, and she puts it over the bar, sides her level again, and clean out the wire gets her first of the evening. Niamh Murphy goes short to Roisin Howard. She's come a long way from her centre forward position. Rosanna Kiley is calling for it at this side of the field. She gives it to Katie Murphy, back to Roisin Howard again. On to Siobhan Reedy. Reedy puts it into the centre to Aoife Corcoran. Corcoran still going. Chinking left and right. Uses Niamh Costigan as a decoy. Ends up on the ground but gets it back to Rosanna Kiley. Niamh Costigan made a good run inside. Ball breaks inside. And Alison O'Mahony picked it up and she was fouled as she was coming out. She took a heavy hit there, but she's back on her feet. Just coming in, Alison O'Mahony's probably just a bit winded after that. Alison O'Mahony is good to go again. Tricia Hickey will take the free. We've seen her kickouts so far. Launched long. Will she go and launch this one long? Clara Fatty seems to be stepping back in the pocket, acting as a sweeper. That ball goes into the far side of the field. Quiver Ryan, chased down by Rosanna Kiley. Gives it off inside though to Shauna Maher. Maher going inside, she's under pressure. Brian Borus managed to hold on to it. Maureen Murphy, and Murphy wins the free. And there's a chance here now. But they go backwards, back to Clino at the wire. At the wire, gives it down into the corner to Helen Burke. Burke tried to find Clino at the wire, but ball broke. And it's picked up by Aisling Ryan. Ryan to Sarah English. Onto the sister Alana. Alana's shot is blocked down, but it falls to Helen Burke. Burke gets the shot in, but straight down the throat of Niamh Murphy. And Murphy gets in the clearance towards Roisin Howard. Howard done well. But the stop and play. There's a player down looking for treatment on the far side. Just trying to see who it is there now. What? I'm not sure who the player is. We can't see who it is. Back and good to go again. We continue with a free for Cahir. Kick goes short to Rosanna Kiley. Jinx one way and the other. Has Eileen Flannery there, offers support. Flannery runs into Clino at the wire. Goes back to Rosanna Kiley, who finds Roisin Howard. Howard puts the head down, and Isabel O'Donnell fouls her. Roisin Howard seems to be coming deep a good bit, and Laura Morrissey seems to be happy to let her do that. And she's happy enough to step back into the pocket and protect the full back line. But this ball goes into Niamh Costigan. Costigan jinks one way and the other. Goes back, the shot comes in from Anna Downey, and Downey puts that over the bar. Cahir go back in front. Anna Downey's first score of the evening. And that's now 4 different scores for Cahir. 4 their starting 6 forwards have scored. Referee just waiting while Niamh Costigan is tying her boots. She's back up again. And Tricia Hickey will take the kick. Hickey goes long. Ball breaks and Rosaline or Gorman was fouled and it's a free out. Laura Morrissey will take it. Goes short to Clino at the wire. Helena Walsh was calling for it on the far side and she has it. Walsh going down into the corner towards Helen Burke. And Burke wants straight into her opposition player. And it's going to be a free out. And seems to have fallen awkward. Connie O'Donnell is the player on the ground. "17.5 minutes gone, it's 4 points to 3. Galtee and Commercials playing at the same time as this game has been played this evening. Mullinahone and Federal playing in Group 1 as well. Plenty of football going on. Aoife Corkin goes long. Ball breaks. And it's Aisling Ryan again. Aisling Ryan is fouled. Aoife Ryan has the ball in her hands. She's looking to see what's on. Goes down towards Helen Burke. Burke lost her footing at the vital time. And it's a line ball on the far side. Granny O'Donnell will take it. Eileen Flannery finds Clara Fatty. Interesting to note that Cahir had pushed Rosanna Kiley into full forward and Alison O'Matney has followed her. Maureen Murphy out to Burke. Oh, here's Isabel O'Donnell trying to get the shot away, but it's gone wide. And that's 4 wides now for Brian Borus. Cahir yet to kick one. Niamh Murphy goes this side, but it's taken brilliantly by Alana English to Isabel O'Donnell to Clino at the wire. O'Dwyer trying to go around the corner as Roisin Howard cuts back at her, but she gives a super ball into Helen Burke. Burke getting held up, gives it back. Maureen Murphy trying to burrow her way through. Referee has the arm up. And it's going to be a free in. And it's a supervision from Clino at the wire to spot Helen Burke inside. Burke got bottled up, but she managed to hold on to possession and give it back to Maureen Murphy. And as Murphy tried to make her way through, she was fouled, and Sarah English has a chance to level up the sides. And that's gone straight over, and we're level once again. It's point for point in the opening 20.5 minutes. Sarah English's first score. Isabel O'Donnell has 2, and Clino at the wire with the other scores for Brian Borus. As the ball goes out towards Anne-Marie O'Gorman, and she's fouled. O'Gorman gives it into the centre. Rachel O'Donnell. There's left and right, and Shannon Morrissey down towards Rosanna Kiley. Kiley trying to take on Murphy. She goes inside. Anna Downey, and they have numbers here, but Marie Claire Murphy got back. But Anna Downey had been fouled. It's a free in. McInerney goes short to Roisin Howard. Howard, oh, she lost it, but she managed to win it back. Goes back to Niamh Costigan. Costigan around the corner, and Costigan puts that wide. And it's their first wide. It's Cahir's first wide after 22 minutes. Hickey with a super kick straight into the arms of Alison O'Mahony. O'Mahony gives it off to Walsh. And here comes Aisling Ryan down into the corner. Sarah English. English taking on Gráinne O'Donnell, turns back, finds Aisling Ryan. Ryan getting bottled up, but she managed to find Isabel O'Donnell. And Anne English is outside her. English will have a pop. And they like it in the stand. And the umpire likes it as well, because Anne English has kicked Brian Borus into the lead. It's 5-4. Kick goes to fair side, and Alison O'Mahony got the hand onto it, and Sarah English bearing down and goal, trying to find Helen Burke. Burke with a little swing of the left foot, and she probably had time to pick it and she didn't realise, and the ball trickled wide. Three minutes gone now at this stage. Kick goes short to Roisin Howard, and Laura Morrissey follows her this time, but Howard finds Eileen Flannery. Flannery left footed down towards McInerney. Helena Walsh is out there ahead of her though. Lays it off to clean out the wire. Rosaline O'Gorman and Brian Borus have runners. Ball breaks, and it's Caoimhe Ryan. Ryan going around the corner, turns back, goes outside then, Sarah English. English in towards Isabel O'Donnell, but well intercepted by Siobhan Reilly. Reilly turns back. And Aoife Corcoran coming out with it. Corcoran, she's getting bottled up, but she manages to stay going. Roisin Howard with a super ball over towards Rosanna Kiley. And she has numbers with her. Gets inside Alison O'Mahony. Then it in towards Niamh Costigan. Costigan been held up. She managed to get it off to Anna Downey. Downey, and she was fouled, and it's going to be a free in. A chance again for Cahir to level it up. Borla McInerney has the ball in her hand already. She'll take the free. McInerney with the kick, and that's gone wide. She probably put way too much height into it, and it went to the right of the post. And it stays 5 points to 4 in favour of Brian Borus. Tricia Hickey goes long. Eileen Flannery does well to pick it up. Anna Downey to Roisin Howard. Super ball across to Shannon Morrissey. Morrissey turning inside, she wants to get it onto that left foot, gives it to Roisin Howard. Howard onto Anna Downey. Downey gets the shot in, that looks good, and that's a super score from Anna Downey, and it's her second of the evening. It's 5 points apiece, and it's a real tit for tat game. Tricia Hickey goes long. Alison O'Mahony offers her again, and Mahoney does well. Maureen Murphy going down towards Helen Burke. And Clara Fatty was back there, and she just put her body in front of it and forced the foul. Kieran get on with it. Orla McInerney going straight through the middle, nobody coming to her. Finds Roisin Howard. Howard facing Caoimhe Ryan, and referee says Caoimhe Ryan foul Roisin Howard. It's Cahir free. kick from Flannery goes into the corner. And Marie O'Gorman. O'Gorman giving it inside to Rosanna Kiley. Kiley with the shot, but it goes straight into the arms of Tricia Hickey. Clino at the wire. Driving out. Plays it out at the far side. The referee says that there was a foul there. And there must have been something said because the referee is moving it up 13 metres. Quiver Ryan to Aisling Ryan. Quiver Ryan offers support again. Just looking left and right, goes to her right. Aisling Ryan again. Maureen Murphy. Murphy driving at that Cahir defence. Back to Sarah English. English gets bottled up, but English was fouled. Sarah English is going to take the free. She's already scored one. And English gets the kick in. And that's gone over the bar. Borus go back in front. It's 6-5. Sarah English is second of the evening. Two minutes to the break. 2 minutes of normal time. Has been a couple of stoppages, not too many though. Can't see Mike Duffy adding on too much. Second guessing a referee now on time. So I'd assume it'll be about 2 minutes. Murphy goes short to Roisin Howard. Under pressure there from Helen Burke and Laura Morrissey, but she managed to get it away to Siobhan Reedy. Katie Murphy going infield to Roisin Howard. Howard finds Clara Fatty. Anna Downey. Downey trying to go down the corner. Orla McInerney into Rosanna Kiley. Kiley over to Eileen Flannery. And Maria Gorman back to Rosanna Kiley. Orla McInerney, they're lining up. Gets inside, gets the shot away. And Orla McInerney puts it over the bar and the sides are level again. Orla McInerney has 2 points. She makes up for that free that she missed a couple of minutes ago, dead straight in front of the goal. Clino at the wire. She has Isabel O'Donnell ahead of her, and O'Donnell has it. O'Donnell trying to move infield, but Roisin Howard picks it up. Trying to find Aoife Corcoran, and Claire gone down there. I think it's Isabel O'Donnell. Didn't see exactly what happened there. Probably a collision between the two players. She's back on her feet again. And Cahir had possession, so Cahir will take the free. Aoife Corcoran. The referee is going to throw it in because she took a long time to take it, and in fairness to her, she had no options. There was nobody making a run. Niamh Costigan had made one run and it was cut off straight away by Quiver Ryan. But we get on with it, and Aisling Ryan comes forward and she runs straight into Aoife Corcoran and gives the free away, and there's a chance now before half time for Cahir maybe to go in front. Shannon Morrissey drilling it down towards O'Gorman, and she's battling there and she's won the free. O'Gorman finds Niamh Costigan, who made a run inside. Costigan facing Helena Walsh off to Rosanna Kiley. Kylie trying to turn back, looking to see where the better option is. Shannon Morrissey back to Rosanna Kylie again. Roisin Howard. Eileen Flannery is making a run on the far side and she has it. Facing Quiver Ryan. Flannery gets the shot off, but it goes straight into Tricia Hickey. Hickey ends up on the ground. The referee says she was fouled. And Tricia Hickey just taking them on. She seemed to lose her footing as the ball came in to her. She takes the free. And there might be one more chance for Brian Borus. Quiver Ryan is it off outside. Shauna Maher. Maher onto Aisling Ryan. Ryan still going. Oh, she's running straight into Aoife Corcoran. And Cahir now looking to get a score before half time. It's real up and down football. There's no blanket defences here this evening. Anna Downey going down into the corner towards Anne-Marie O'Gorman, battling with Marie-Claire Murphy. But O'Gorman has it. She'll try and get it onto that left foot. She gives it back to Orla McIntyre. McIntyre will drop into the arms of Tricia Hickey. Can't be too much time left now. We're gone over 3 minutes over as Mike Duffy takes a look at the watch. Hickey came a long way without somebody laying a glove on her. Aisling Ryan going down towards Helen Burke. She's two players around her though. And Rachel O'Donnell comes away with it, and as she does, the referee Mike Duffy calls for half time. It's 6 points apiece here. It's a real entertaining game of football. Isabel O'Donnell got the first score inside 50 seconds, and that was replaced straight away by Shannon Morrissey with a point for Cahir. And not long after that, Orla McIntyre made it 2 points to 1 in favour of Cahir. And Isabel O'Donnell got her second. And it finished like Roisin Howard was finished with a point, and Anna Downey scored 2 points, and Orla McIntyre 2 points. There's 4, as we said earlier, there's 4 of the 6 starting forwards for Cahir that have scored. And on the Brian Borus team, Sarah English has 2 from frees, and Anna English with another score. Isabel O'Donnell with 2 points, and Cliona Dwyer with a point. It's 6 points apiece here in this round 3 Group 2 game of the Tipperary Ladies Football Senior Championship. So both sides have 100% records. Or really, if Cahir win this evening, they'll more than likely have 1 foot in a county semi-final. But at the moment, as we said, it's 6 points apiece. It's still all to play for. We're going to take a quick commercial break and join us back here shortly for the second half.
before you close it up again.
Welcome back here to the second half. Our sides are level at 6 points apiece. Just take a look to see if there's any changes. I think Rosanna Howard or Roisin Howard, sorry, get mixed up in names. She's wearing 28. Must have been a problem with her jersey in the first half. She's wearing 28 and she was wearing 11. Mike Duffy just waiting. There's a few kids behind the goal poking balls. He's asked them to move away. So 6 points apiece. And the second half is back underway. And it breaks straight away to Alison O'Mahony. O'Mahony had a very impressive first half. Goes towards Aisling Ryan. Ryan lays it off to Quiver Ryan. This side to Maureen Murphy. Onto Clino Dwyer. Dwyer. She's up over the 40. She's up near the D. Uses Maureen Murphy as a decoy. She's still going. Gets the shot away. And Clino Dwyer puts it over the bar. And Brian Borus lead again. Her second of the evening. 6 points for Cahir. 7 for Brian Borus. Niamh Murphy goes along with the kick out. Oh, taken brilliantly by O'Mahony. And Clino Dwyer goes down into the corner. Sarah English. English trying to drive at that defence. She's still going. Oh, the whole place opened up for. Oh, what a goal! Sarah English. Ball went down into the corner from Clino Dwyer and English just bided her time. She was taking on Gráinne O'Donnell and Aoife Corcoran, and next minute the thing just opened up in front of her. She took the shot and buried it, and that's a super start to the second half now for Brian Borus. It's 176 points. Rosanna Kiley. That's it outside to Katie Murphy. Murphy is fouled. Siobhan Reedy lets it off to Clara Fatty. On to Shannon Morrissey. Oh, that ball goes straight down the throat of Laura Morrissey. She didn't look. Shannon Morrissey where she and ball goes to the far side of the field. Alison O'Mahony can't keep it in play. It's a line ball for Cahir. Anna Downey look to get on with it. Cahir need to respond now after that concession of the 1-1 at the start of the second half. Roisin Howard getting inside. Oh, gives it off. Anna Downey bearing down, or it's not Downey, is it? It is Anna Downey. It's gone over the bar. And Anna Downey has 3 points scored now at this stage. Doing a lot of football there. Waiting for a ball to be kicked in. Alan Maloney, one of the Cahir coaches, kicks it in. Maloney, a distinguished footballer with Tipp down through the years. Tricia Hickey goes the far side. Quiver Ryan. And Quiver Ryan is fouled. Kick goes back to Tricia Hickey. Clino Dwyer is ahead of her. Dwyer breaks one tackle. Beats Niamh Costigan and she's still going. McIntyre got the hand in with the ball broke. There was ball ends up here with Shannon Morrissey. Morrissey gets the kick in. Ball breaks inside, but it's picked up by Helena Walsh. Aisling Ryan. Shauna Maher over to Helena Walsh onto Maureen Murphy. Murphy goes down into the corner to Sarah English. We've seen when she got the ball here a couple of minutes ago what she done, but same thing's not going to happen this time. Ronnie O'Donnell was determined not to get caught a second time. It's a line ball and Sarah English going down to Helen Burke. Burke trying to get inside, lost control of it. And Aoife Corcoran was there. And Helen Burke picked up an injury there, colliding with Aoife Corcoran. Anna French has come on to the Brian Borus team. She came on at half time there, just trying to see what player went off. Helen Burke is still receiving treatment down in front of the Cahir goal. Looks like Marie-Claire Murphy is the player that went off at half time. Jen Grant using the opportunity there to bring in water to the Brian Borus players while Helen Burke receives attention, and she's going around talking to a few of the players as well. Grant with a huge amount of experience, and great to see her back involved again. Brian Borus, of course, the heartache of losing last two county finals in dramatic circumstances 2 years ago. Who would forget that? Free from Emma Morrissey that landed in the top corner to defeating by a point above in Latin, and then last year over in Banshire where Kate Davies laid free for Feather, won the Feather's first county final. So Brian Borus had plenty to use as motivation this year. Don't want to feel that pain again. Shauna Maher faced with Clara Fatty, and the referee says Fatty pushed her. Maher goes down into the corner. Sarah English laying it off to Alison O'Mahony, down towards Alana English. Clean out the wire off the shoulder. At the wire, you should out. Maureen Murphy is on her own. Murphy had a chance to shoot a goal. Is it going to curl in? It is. I thought the chance was gone for a second because she went into the tackle instead of kicking first time, but she managed to get it away, and Maureen Murphy has her first score of the evening. And it's a 4-point lead again for Brian Borus. Goes down towards Niamh Costigan. She couldn't take it. Anna French picks it up, and Anna French is fouled. And Brian Borus are starting to turn the screw. Helen Burke battling there with Rachel O'Donnell. O'Donnell is fouled. O'Donnell finds Eileen Flannery. Flannery going down towards Orla McIntyre. They'll be looking to her for inspiration. Shannon Morrissey puts the head down and goes. Morrissey, hand in, a vital hand in from Shauna Maher because Rosanna Kiley was off the shoulder. And Quiver Ryan onto Laura Morrissey. Bounces off Clara Fatty, gives it into Maureen Murphy. Murphy going down the line, turns inside. Murphy finds Sarah English. And the referee says she held on to it too long. Siobhan Reedy is going to take the free, and she finds Roisin Howard. Howard's been quiet in the early stages of the second half. She loses her footing. Eileen Flannery towards McIntyre. Eileen Flannery continued to run, going down into the corner. And Marie-Claire Murphy, and it obviously wasn't her that was taken off at half time. She's getting in and making that tackle. Just looking around to see who the player was that went off. Could have been Isabel O'Donnell. To me, it's a strange decision because she had 2 points kicked. Maybe she picked up an injury, we're not sure. As the ball goes down into the corner, Niamh Costigan. Costigan takes a heavy hit and she's fouled. Going to be a free in. Roisin Howard leaves it to Orla McIntyre. McIntyre gets the shot in. And it's gone straight over the bar. And Orla McIntyre gets her third of the evening. It's 1-8 to 8 points. It's a 1-score game again. Trisha Hickey is going to take the kick out. Goes long again down the far side, but Anna Downey wins it back. Downey gives it inside, but Cliona O'Dwyer once again. O'Dwyer's been superb all evening. And it's in the middle of the field with Maureen Murphy. Murphy lays it off. And Shauna Maher over to Sarah English. English gets inside. Maureen Murphy. Murphy puts the head down, gives it inside. Sarah English. She scored one already, and she was fouled late there by Aoife Corcoran, was it? And it's going to be a free in and a chance to go 4 ahead again. And Sarah English will no doubt take the free herself. She scored 1-2 this evening, 2 frees, and of course that super goal at the start of the second half. And Sarah English isn't going to curl in, it is. And Sarah English has 1-3 scored. Niamh Murphy goes this side. Oh, taking it brilliantly again by Alison O'Mahony. O'Mahony, her feeling has been superb, but she lost that ball, but Clara Fahy ran straight into Cliona O'Dwyer, gives the free away. And Roisin Howard has said something to referee Mike Duffy that he didn't like, and it's going to be brought up 13 metres, and it's now to the edge of the D, and Sarah English is going to step up and try and extend the lead. 1-9 to 8 points. Almost 12 minutes into the second half. She never got hold of that one, but it was caught inside by Alana English, and it was blocked down. And Katie Murphy comes out with it eventually. She's getting bottled up and she's fouled. Helen Burke throws her arms up in the air, wondering why. For he's not going to change his mind. That kick goes down long. Oh, taken brilliantly by Roisin Howard. And Clara Fahy to Rosanna Kiley. Care need to be getting her on the ball. Goes down towards Shannon Morrissey, but Rosalina Armand come out and Laura Morrissey picks it up, and Morrissey barges straight into Anne-Marie O'Gorman. The crowd in the stand don't like it, but it was a foul. And Care get on with it quickly. O'Gorman has it again. O'Gorman off the left, then O'Gorman puts it over. And Anne-Marie O'Gorman becomes the 5th Cahir forward to score this evening. Niamh Costigan, the only one of the starting forwards not to score. And Trisha Hickey, that came off the side of her boot, and it ends up going out over the line. Eileen Flannery is going to take the line ball. She's looking for runners, finds Siobhan Reedy. Reedy taking on Aisling Ryan, lets it off to Roisin Howard. Howard's going to have a pop. That's speculative, but it was never going to reach the target, and that's a wide and vital wide now at this stage. It's interesting, the kickouts of Brian Borus, they're all coming outside the 40-yard line, and Cahir are retreating with them instead of pushing up in the kick out. And Marie O'Gorman, super ball inside. McIntyre has it. Shins up on the ground, and it's going to be a free in. And there could have been an advantage there if the referee had to let her run an extra second. But it was a super take by Marie O'Gorman, and a super ball into Orla McIntyre. And McIntyre has a chance to put two between them. She missed a free in the first half in front of the goals, so this is no gimme for her. But she puts it straight over, and we're back to 2 points. Orla McIntyre is 4 to the evening, 3 frees and 1 from play. We're midway through the second half. Kick out goes short this time to clean out the wire. Looking to bring that ball out. Laura Morrissey. As she runs into Orla McIntyre, and it's another free. And McIntyre gets on with it quickly. Niamh Costigan lost her footing though, and Shauna Maher is there to pick it up. Maher facing Niamh Costigan. Hand pass out to Helena Walsh. Laura Morrissey, it goes straight to Anne-Marie O'Gorman. Rosanna Kiley looking for options. It goes down into the corner. Shannon Morrissey driving at Laura Morrissey. Gets the shot off on the left, but it's gone wide. And it's another wide. That's 4 now for Cahir. Trisha Hickey going over the far side to Quiva Ryan, facing Anna Downey. Managed to get it off to Alison O'Mahony. Anna French sees Maureen Murphy ahead of her. Murphy. That's enough. Aisling Ryan going back to Maureen Murphy. Murphy gets the shot in. Is it going to go over? No, it just curls at the last second. Still a 2-point game. 14 minutes left. 13 minutes, sorry. Goes this side. Gráinne O'Donnell facing clean out the wire. Managed to get it off to Anne-Marie O'Gorman. She bounced off clean out the wire, and the wire took a heavy hit there. And she strays into the throat, and the wire's in trouble. Anne-Marie O'Gorman tried to get away from clean out the wire. The wire receiving treatment. Clean out the wire. We're just taking the time with her. Clean out the wire, still receiving attention. We're still down, and referee Mike Duffy is going over to talk to one of the Brian Borus management team. seems to be concerned about Clino Dwyer. As I said, they're taking their time with her. They're still taking every precaution with her. With Clino Dwyer. Plenty of people in around Clino Dwyer. She's up. Anyway. Seems to be her arm that they're dealing with. Looks to be Clino Dwyer's elbow. Whether it was when she landed on the ground as she picked up the injury. Clino Dwyer, they're strapping her heavily there. Knowing Clino should be determined to carry on. She's had a super game this evening. Just seeing if she can bend the elbow there. She says she's okay. And Mike Duffy just talking to Clino Dwyer, and Clino insists that she's good to stay going, and it's great to see her back on her feet. Dwyer, one of the mainstays of this Borus team, and we're going to continue with a free by Sean O'Mara, going out towards Sarah English. English has really stormed into this game in the second half. She ends up on the ground though. And goes back to Clino Dwyer. Dwyer looking for a runner. And Laura Morrissey coming forward. Morrissey barging through, but it's going to be a free out. And Cahir had 13 players back behind the ball, so they'll have to wait till the players move forward. Roisin Howard coming up as far as halfway, just taking her time, seeing what options are available to her, going down into the corner towards Niamh Costigan, and Costigan has space to run into. She's going forward, she's Laura Morrissey to face. Onto Orla McIntyre, she was pulled back, and it's gone wide, but there was a little pull on her as she was going through, and it probably knocked her off her stride, and that ball ends up trickling wide. And I suppose a little bit of experience there from Laura Morrissey, just a little tug to knock Orla McIntyre off her stride. And that could be the difference between winning and losing this game, as Trisha Hickey gives a super kick down the far side of the field to Anna French. French turns into Maureen Murphy. Murphy goes this side of the field. Quiva Ryan down towards Helen Burke, battling there with Rachel O'Donnell. O'Donnell wins the free. Kick goes short to Clara Fatty, onto Anne-Marie O'Gorman. Eileen Flannery back to Clara Fatty again, but Fatty couldn't take it. And Helena Walsh and Borus come back again. Quiva Ryan, Shauna Maher. Clara Fatty trying to get back at her, but Quiva Maher, oh, she finds Maureen Murphy in the centre. Murphy onto Alison O'Mahony. O'Mahony, little pop in towards Alana English. English has it. She's trying to go around the corner. Oh, there's a chance. Oh, that's a super save from Niamh Murphy. Aisling Ryan at the shot. And she knocks it over the bar, but it was a super save as Aisling Ryan went to pull the trigger. And that probably keeps Brian Barrow in the gun. Ball comes to Alison O'Mahony. And O'Mahony has it again. Sells the dummy. Borus feel that now's their time to put this game to bed. It's over on the far side of the field. Maureen Murphy has it again. Murphy has a pop. Ah, it's gone wide. Maureen Murphy with that chance, that latest chance, as Eileen Flannery comes back for Cahir. Siobhan Reedy gives it into the centre. Aoife Corcoran, she's up over halfway. She has Anna Downey to her left if she decides to use it. Downey has it. She's up to the 21. She's bearing down a goal. Gives it inside. Niamh Costigan. Oh, it's gone off the post. And it's gone to the arms of Trisha Hickey. And there was a chance there. And when your luck is in, I suppose. And clean out the wire with a super ball down the far side. Alison O'Mahony. Aisling Ryan has made a great run at this side of the field that she spotted. Clara Fatty trying to hold her up. Maureen Murphy puts the head down and goes. Murphy is fouled, but Murphy's had a great game centre forward, just running at that defence every time. But going back to that chance down the far end, and the ball was just led across from Anna Downey, and Niamh Costigan got the hands onto it, but it came back off the post and into the arms of Trisha Hickey, and that could be Cahir's best chance of getting back into this game. Anne-Marie O'Gorman, and O'Gorman is fouled. Ball goes around the middle of the field, and Roisin Howard got a hand onto it as Orla McIntyre went to pick it, and it ends up with Laura Morrissey this side to Shauna Maher. Oh, super ball to Aisling Ryan. Ryan drive it up as far as the 14. Still going, gives it inside, but it's picked up by Eileen Flannery. Sarah English gets the hand in, but Gráinne O'Donnell has it. O'Donnell to Clara Fatty. Can they get one more goal chance? There's 2 minutes of additional time, or normal time, and there'll probably be about 6 or 7 additional time because of that injury to Clino at the wire. Anna Downey on to the on-rushing Roisin Howard. Howard up as far as the D. Howard, she's still going, tries to get inside, gets the shot away as she puts it over the bar. And we're back to 2 points. That's Roisin Howard's second score. You can hear the Cahir bench telling them to press the kick out. Trisha Hickey's kickouts have been impressive all evening. She goes long again, straight into the arms of Anna French. And when you have kickouts like that, it relieves a huge amount of pressure. French driving forward onto Maureen Murphy. Murphy, She's under pressure, manages to hold on to it though. Murphy's goes straight through the middle. She's up to the 21, goes inside, lets her hand off and puts it over the bar. Maureen Murphy's second point of the second half. And as we said about Maureen Murphy, every time she gets that ball, she just puts the head down and goes. And if she doesn't get a shot away herself, she's creating it for others. And Marie O'Gorman, Kieran looking to respond again. Roisin Howard has Aoife Corcoran making a run on her left hand side, but Howard goes straight through the middle herself. Onto Aoife Corcoran. Corcoran lays it off. Shannon Morrissey. Morrissey gives it across to Anna Downey. Downey back to Roisin Howard. Howard has a pop from the edge of the tee. Ah, that's a super score. What a score from Roisin Howard. And we're back to 2 again. But every time they get back to 2, Brian Borus seemed to be able to come up the field and score. And the last time Roisin Howard got a point, Trisha Hickey's kick went long. And that's where the last ball came from. The last score came from. But this time it's with Clino at the wire. But the wire goes down the line to Helena Walsh. Walsh running into trouble, but referee says that she was fouled. And Walsh gets on with it. Down towards Alison O'Mahony. O'Mahony with Rosanna Kiley chasing her down. And O'Mahony wins the free. And once again, it's deja vu. Cahir get a score and Borus come down the field. As I said, we're nearly a minute into injury time, but there's probably maybe another 4 or 5 minutes to go. There's a substitution coming on for Brian Borus. Quiva Ryan is going off. And Sarah English steadies herself, and Sarah English puts it over. 1-4 this evening for Sarah English. And it looks like Mia Flannery is coming on for Cahir, and Niamh Costigan has gone off. That kick goes down towards Howard onto Anna Downey. Downey going forward, facing Clino at the wire, goes down towards Leah Flannery. Flannery trying to get inside Murphy, gives it to Anna Downey. Roisin Howard. Howard trying to put on the burners, puts it in across. Taken brilliantly by Shauna Maher. Superb defending by the Brian Borus number 5. Maury Murphy again. Murphy wanted the player loose on the far side, and that's exactly what he does. Or she does, gives it off. Alex Smith on Maury Murphy. And Murphy's trying to manufacture a free. Brian Borus fans aren't happy over the decision, but it's a free out. And are we going to get another chance down the opposite end for Cahir? Anne-Marie O'Gorman and Helena Walsh put her body in front, and Walsh has been superb all evening. Shauna Maher on to Helena Walsh again. Finding Aisling Ryan. One more score, you feel, will put this game to bed. And it's going back. The hand comes in from Siobhan Reedy. And Reedy trying to go down on it, under pressure from Alison O'Mahony. Gives it along the ground, soccer style, to Anna Downey. Downey with Clino at the wire chasing her down. Into the centre, Roisin Howard. Howard onto Rosanna Kiley. Aoife Corcoran has made a huge run at this side of the field if she's spotted. Corcoran has it now. She has a pop. And that's gone over the bar. It's a good score by Aoife Corcoran. We're back to 2. 1-12-13. 4 minutes over, but as I said, there was a long delay for Clino at the Wire's injury. And Maureen Murphy going back around the corner back position now, and she's willing to carry that ball forward. Murphy, she's been superb all evening. Alex Smith, but Rosanna Kiley gets the hand onto it. Roisin Howard puts the head down. Shauna Maher coming back at her. Still has it. Howard looking for options. Nobody made, and there's 5 Cahir players lined up as if they're rugby style. And now what can they do? Ball breaks. Anna Downey. Downey's going to have a pop. And it's gone over the bar. And Anna Downey has 4 points scored. And we're back to 1 point again. 1-12-14. And it's down to the discretion of Mike Duffy. And Brian Borus are making a change. And it's Maureen Murphy that's going off, which seems a strange decision. Maureen Murphy has probably been the player of the match in my eyes. Rebecca Burke is coming on, and you can hear Brian Borus supporters asking where he's getting her all the time. And it's actually Shelley Ryan that's after coming on for Brian Borus. Laura Morrissey. Borus just need to hold possession, you feel, at this stage. Clino at the Wire. At the Wire comes forward. Gives it to the new girl in, Shelley Ryan. Shauna Maher ends up on the far side of the field. She's all over the place. And she's under pressure, but she manages to hold possession. Shelley Ryan back to Clino at the Wire. At the Wire still has it. Alison O'Mahony to Alex Smith. Alex Smith is fouled. It's a free in, and that could be that now at this stage. Sarah English with a chance. She goes back though to Helena Walsh. Alex Smith. Sarah English going cross field to Alison O'Mahony. And Orla McIntyre tries to win it back. And the referee says McIntyre fouled Sarah English. And Brian Borus hold on to it. Shauna Maher back to Clino at the Wire. And it's all over. And Brian Borus have won out on a score of 1-12-14 points. And that goal at the start of the second half from Sarah English proves the difference. It was a super game of football by 2 superb teams. Sarah English finished with 1-4 to her name. Isabel O'Donnell scored 2 early points. Clino at the Wire with 2. Aisling Ryan and Alan English with a point apiece. And Maureen Murphy, probably my player of the match, with 2 points. Murphy just carried that ball all evening. And on the other side, Roisin Howard finished with 3. Anna Downey with 4 points from play. Orla McIntyre scored 4, 3 from frees, and 1 from play. Anne-Marie O'Gorman, Shannon Morrissey and Aoife Corcoran all finished with a point each. But there was a time there with about 3 or 4 minutes of normal time to go, and there was 3 points in it, and Niamh Costigan had a great chance after Anna Downey laid it off to her, and she got the hands onto it and she beat Tricia Hickey, but the ball bounced back off the bow of the post and into the arms of the grateful Tricia Hickey, who got the clearance in. But it's been a superb game of football. It finishes Brian Borus 1-12, Cahir 14 points. Brian Borus now have 2 wins from 2, and Cahir Cahir have, at the moment, they have 2 wins from 3. So still on to play for. Don't be surprised if you see these 2 teams later on battling when we come to the business end of the season, because they're after giving an exhibition of football here this evening, both teams, and there's plenty there for them. We're going to leave it there, and we'll be back with you with more Tipperary ladies football over the coming weeks. Don't forget the CK Streaming is the only place you can see Tipperary ladies football. So if we're the official broadcast partner of them, if you subscribe to our YouTube channel and check out our Facebook and Instagram, you'll get all the updates of when every game is going to be shown. And look, you'll get a notification on your YouTube if you subscribe to the channel every time there's a link created for a game in Tipperary. So it's the only way to keep up to date with him. Thanks for all being with us, and we'll talk to you all again very soon.